I starting this video, ladies and gentlemen, by San Michael Space Holy Angel raising behind the sun to take over from technology, weapon, all the satellite in space to save the human life in the earth from basically object in the space, which is everybody, that's alien UFO movement in the space behind the internet, behind the Google, behind the internet, behind the searching engine. Basically, they lock in, and the agenda is, I bring it to you here, to casting sun attack. But I bring it here to this gentleman here, Congress, intelligent people trying to figure out what is the solution for the United States about the Google movement has been very dangerous to the basically even United States future, because Google can lock in even to the Congress movement or United States secret intelligence, what they do, Google ability to lock in. I will bring it here, Mr. to you. Let me
very quickly. It's not possible for an individual employee or groups of employees to manipulate our search results. We have a robust framework, including many steps in the process. And so
my time is up. Let me just say I disagree. I think humans can manipulate the process. It is a human process at its place.
This gentleman is the right 100%, and this gentleman here is basically he using his intelligence as the leader of the Google search engine to the world. But reality, ladies and gentlemen, these people here, they don't know Google running by space, not by these people. These people only has been used by a space secret intelligence, which is the UFO alien code locking behind the Google for human, for all the world to know about Google and locking in the Google. But what is the subject? What is their agenda? Their agenda to bring the human in the earth on the basically sickness, disease, cancer, mental illness. They can transfer from cell phone, from the internet. But reality, these people, they don't know this object, which is the alien UFO locking behind the Google. By not these people know that, but reality demon programming the alien UFO even be used. These people been used, and alien UFO has been used by those top army in the space. You can call from planet Saturn, which is the Satan throne. I bring it to you. What is the agenda to do? Their agenda to basically take over the world by secret intelligence demon behind the alien UFO taking the human in the world. It means ability of this Google in future able to program the human mind. When you are going to Google, they can transfer from behind the laptop, behind the computer, they transfer to you. Immediately they program your mind. Your mind is gonna, like magnet, follow this path, their path. Who is their path behind that? Not these people, ladies and gentlemen. Alien UFO in space. But who is behind the alien UFO? Satan and demon. Their agenda to destroy the human brain, mind. But can we say God is gonna allow to this happen? In no way, Mr. God bring me to this world to bring intelligence in the world to understand. I don't say Google must be suspect and Google must be completely shut down. Facebook must be shut down. Twitter must be shut down. Especially Google, this gentleman, business, I don't say they must be shut down immediately, but their intelligence must raise by new way in the space, by military action in the space against those locking behind the internet, satellite technology in the space, and costing these people follow their path, which is these people be programmed too, ladies and gentlemen. Their mind be programmed by that, but they know that they don't know this yet. So what is the consequence can happen if United States not raising one step higher, I can say 7 steps higher to this war against the space, who is lurking behind the future of the technology weapon, and they're using Google. If they don't raise 1859, Angel will attack. I bring it to you evidence here, Mr.
Jim Green finds evidence that an even bigger solar storm hit Earth in 1859.
And what we found was the granddaddy of geomagnetic storms, and that was just 150 years ago.
If we had a geomagnetic storm of that intensity today, the National Academy suggested that the impact on critical infrastructure could be catastrophic.
One level are expected.
This time, we dodged a bullet. But disturbing evidence suggests the Earth will not always be so lucky. It's a cautionary tale. NASA's Jim Green discovered it while researching a book on the American Civil War at the Library of Congress. Green found news accounts from 1859, which caught his eye.
I would run across articles about aurora, fabulous aurora, and this really piqued my interest because it's in my field. It seemed as though the armies of heaven were engaged in terrific, though noiseless conflict.
You can see is the army of the heaven being raised. According to the information they sent, 1859 attack was army of the heaven, which is, ladies and gentlemen, this army of the heaven raised and costing 1859 attack of the sun. So I bring it again to the subject here. If this gentleman he don't know, ladies